Where'd you come from?
That's not relevant.
It's not relevant?
No, it's not.
So you just...
How do we know you didn't get out of this vehicle? Go behind and you're with them and you walked over.
Did you just really ask me that?
Did I seriously just ask you that?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it actually is a serious question.
But you want to speak to our supervisor?
You can speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be in handcuffs and you'll be at the jail. Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Now imagine this. You arrive at a scene, sit down about 30 to 40 feet away, and start recording what's happening. You're not interfering, not getting in the way, just observing. But suddenly, officers approach you and assume you're a witness, demanding that you identify yourself on the spot. At that point, you might push back. Just because I'm a witness doesn't mean I'm required to identify myself. But is that actually true? We'll break that down in this video, and it doesn't stop there when the sergeant shows up. His explanation somehow makes things even more confusing than what the officers initially said. If that sounds a bit messy, don't worry. We're about to watch the footage together so you can see exactly how everything unfolds and decide for yourself what's really going on.
What's that?
Can you go stand back over where you work for me, sir?
There's something wrong with being here?
Yes, sir, there is. I don't want you to be in direct line with that vehicle. I'd like for you to go back to where you were standing. You can continue filming all you'd like, but I don't want you right here.
Am I interfering?
Well, technically, now you're starting to pose into somebody else's private property with your videoing. Yes, sir. Hey, did they give you permission to film inside their truck?
I don't need permission out in public.
In public?
I don't need permission.
In somebody's vehicle?
I don't need permission out in public.
No, not to film us, you're correct. But to film inside somebody's vehicle, that's an extension of their house, and that is a private place. So you do need somebody's permission to film inside their vehicle.
But is that a crime?
If they decided it.
The most ironic part of this claim is that the people you're treating like criminals are actually the ones who make the laws, the very ones who decide what is and isn't considered a crime in the first place.
Yes.
Who's they?
The two we got in the back of our cars. If they don't want you filming or you didn't get permission from them, you can't be filming inside their cars.
Well, you guys got the door open.
Look, all I'm asking you to do is go stand back over where you were.
Even if I was back there, I could still see inside the car.
Okay, so go stand back over there. It's simple as that. Because right now that I'm having to come over here and ask you to move again, now you're interfering with our investigation. Because instead of me being able to focus over here, I got to focus on you. So if you could just go stand over there, I can call a supervisor if you'd like to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, go ahead and call a supervisor.
You can make any complaints you like, but all I'm asking you to do is go stand back over there where you were.
Just go ahead and call a supervisor.
Okay, do me a favor and go stand back over there for me, all right, bud?
I don't see what's wrong being here.
I'm asking you to go stand back where you were. There was not an issue where you were standing. Now there's an issue where you're at.
Because I'm filming inside the truck, right?
Yes, sir. You can film us all you want. We don't care. We want you to do it from a safe distance. So if you could go back to where you were, that'd be greatly appreciated.
All right. If the issue is with me filming here inside the truck, I won't film inside the truck.
If you could go stand back where you were, please. Don't contact your sergeant. There's not an issue with you filming us. There's an issue with you getting any closer to the scene.
I'm not getting any closer than here.
Okay. Do not move from here. All right? Any closer from here, we're going to have any more issues, okay?
I already told you I'm not moving from here, and that's it.
Thank you. I encourage you to film. Thank you. So the sergeant's here. He said he'd be over here talking to you in just a little bit, okay?
What's that?
Our sergeant,
Okay.
he's going to be over here talking to you in just a little bit. He's here. He's actually...
All right. You got a business card or anything?
A business card?
Yeah.
Not on me. I can get you one out of my car in a little bit.
All right, cool.
You need my name, badge number? What do you need?
Yeah, that's what I was getting. That's what I was going to need, but I can't hear over the highway noise.
Okay, so you need all of our badge numbers? Or?
Just yours, and I guess if the supervisor needs to speak with me, I'll talk to him.
Oh, he doesn't need to speak to you. I thought you wanted to speak to him.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
I mean, if you don't need to speak to him, then I'll tell him not to waste his time.
No, he's already here, so I'm not going to waste time. He already drove over here, so I'll talk to him briefly.
Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, he'll be more than happy to give you anybody's name or badge number that's here.
Okay.
And if you need business cards or anything like that, you give us a little bit, we'll be able to get some business cards too if you'd like.
No, just yours, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I can get you one.
Okay.
All right, hang tight for me. Do you have your information? Your driver's license?
What's that?
Do you have your driver's license or name, date, birth?
For what?
Because now you're a witness to this crime that we're doing.
What crime is that?
Crime that we got these people in the back of these cars for.
I don't know what crime they committed.
You don't have to know.
Well, how do I know what they did, though? I don't know what they did.
Okay, they broke the law. They're in possession of narcotics. That's why they're in the back of our cars.
Okay, now you're telling me that. Okay.
So how can he be considered a witness if the police are the ones telling him what supposedly happened and feeding him their version of events? No court would accept something like that. Now, the officer might have had a point when suggesting that the person filming needs to determine whether they actually witnessed a crime. We'll break that down together, so let's keep watching.
Yeah, so do you have your name and date of birth?
No.
Or driver's license?
No.
So you're going to refuse to be listed as a witness since you sat here and videotaped the entire scene?
If you need a copy of the video, I can give you a copy of the video.
Well, yeah, but we're also going to need to identify you in our report that you were here videoing, so when we come to get a copy of that video, we can get that.
All right, let me talk to your supervisor.
He said that he won't want to give us his name and date of birth until he talks to our supervisor. So.
And you're probably going to end up going to jail because right now you're witnessing a crime.
Well, I asked to talk to a supervisor. He's here, so why can't I speak with him?
Because you're refusing to give your information, you'll be going to jail for failure to identify as you're a witness to a crime.
So I need to give you my ID to speak to your supervisor? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Why do you need to speak to the supervisor?
Because I requested to speak to
What
him.
warrants that?
Because I requested to speak to him and he's here.
Okay. So what's your point?
He's here, I need to speak with him.
You've got no part of the scene, right? But you want to speak to our supervisor?
You can speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be in handcuffs and you'll be at the jail. Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Is that what you want
I
to
need
do?
to speak to your supervisor.
Why don't you understand it? You put yourself in this situation right here. You see that? You're on private
what?
property
Private
right now.
or public?
You're on private property right now.
Okay, what does that do with anything?
Do you have permission to be here?
Did the owner trespass me?
Well, this guy...
He doesn't want you here.
This guy actually did
Where?
tell us he wanted you to leave.
That guy right there?
So,
What's his name?
so what's your point?
What's the guy's name that don't want me here?
So do you want to identify yourself so we can list you as a witness to this crime, or...?
I'm just asking a simple question. The guy that you just talked to, he doesn't want me here.
Yes.
So is he
Would you like for
trespassing?
me to go ask him to tell you to leave himself?
Do you already have that notice?
Yes, he told us when he came over here and gave me his business
Then why do you
card.
have to go ask him then?
If you would like for him to tell you himself.
He can tell me whatever he needs to do.
If
he needs to tell me to leave, I'll leave. Simple as that. He needs to give me a warning before you can trespass me.
Well, now, until you identify yourself, now you're forced to not leave.
All right, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Don't worry about it. You'll get it in a minute.
What's up, bud? You guys got the same nameplates?
Yeah, Deputy Chelly, 315.
You like that? You got
Same
the
nameplates.
same nameplates?
Yeah.
The same person or?
Yeah, we're the same person.
We're all one.
He's the same person as me. There's obviously two of us standing here, but we're the same people.
All right, must be twins or something.
Yep. That we are.
Could be. So why'd you come over here?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
I don't.
So you just like coming and getting in the middle of crime scenes and filming them? I mean, it probably would have been a good idea to keep walking today. Do you have a car here? Or are you just walking down the road? Are you nervous about anything? I'm just curious why you're getting that fight or flight reaction and the shaking.
No, you're into business?
What's that?
Are you here to do business
I could.
on a property?
I could.
Okay, you want to come in and look at something then?
Yeah, sure. As soon as I'm done here, I can go in and get some information.
Okay. What are you looking for?
What's that?
What are you looking for?
Prices and everything like that.
Okay.
Hold on, man.
How's it going? Can I talk to you for a second?
That's fine.
Do you mind if I go on your property and talk to him, or?
Hey, He's on his property,
hang
so
out here?
he can hang out if
Oh,
he
no,
wants.
no,
Just
I
like
was-
you can hang out, he can hang out.
No, I was asking if we can go over there because of the road noise. I'm not able to hear you.
Well, we're leaving here in a minute anyway.
Okay.
So what's up?
All right. So before I leave here, I just need to get his badge number and his or his business card, whatever the case may be.
It's Deputy Camercelli. 315 is my badge number.
Okay. All right. So my only problem is I was just here. Y'all can step over here. I don't want y'all to get hit. So I can get you a business card.
Yeah.
But this is what I do. I film what public officials do on public property. I'm a journalist. I gather content for stories.
That's cool.
But this officer here was telling me that I had to move back over there. I couldn't stand over there. And I was asking him why. He told me that I wasn't allowed to film inside the vehicle here. But
I mean, that's their privacy too. We got to get their consent to go in, so it makes it any different for you.
well, that's to go in.
Yeah.
But I'm not going in. I'm just observing. That's kind of like equivalent to this is his property, but I can't film it because it's
Okay.
on his property.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, and it's not against the law.
Okay.
So he needs to get educated on that because
Okay.
that's clearly not the case. Okay.
Okay.
Now, am I currently being detained here, or am I free to go?
You're free to go, man. I'm here. I came all the way from Canyon Lake to
We
talk
need
to
to
you.
identify him now.
Okay. You need to identify me?
Yes, sir, I do.
For?
Because you're a witness to a crime and you sat here and recorded the whole crime.
I don't know what crime was committed.
I told you.
You told me, but I
told you
didn't
that.
know. I didn't know
Two individuals
beforehand.
are under arrest for possession of narcotics.
I didn't see
And
them
then
pulling
you said
narcotics out of the
that
car.
you still wouldn't identify yourself until you spoke to our sergeant. Now you spoke to the sergeant, so I need to get your name and date of birth. So
I can give you a
identify
copy of the vehicle. I can give you a copy of the video.
I don't need a copy of the vehicle.
I can give you a business
I need
card.
your identifying information so I can list
You
you in
just
the
need your
report
ID and
as a witness.
Yeah.
I
You're a witness.
I
Because
don't-
right now you're failing to ID as a witness to a crime.
Because
What
if
crime?
hey, what's your first name, man? I know what.
Sir?
What's your first name, sir?
I'll give you my first name. It's Philip.
Philip.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Best case scenario, that female and that male says that we did something against the law. Eight cops against one person, right? So you know who I would want? I would want the guy who's not even involved in this to be my witness. That's how it works.
I can't fully agree with the sergeant here. If I'm facing 8 officers and one of you is a witness, of course I'd want you on my side. I'd want someone there to tell the truth, especially if I don't trust the officers to do so. That part makes sense, but the way he frames it is completely off. He's trying to convince the person filming, you're a witness, and that's exactly why we need to identify you. That logic just doesn't hold up. It feels forced and honestly pretty ridiculous. Then his officer doubles down claiming, you witnessed a crime, so I have to ID you. Maybe that argument might fly in a place like Ohio, but this is Texas, right? So how does it make any sense for an officer in Texas to cite laws from another state? If you don't even understand the laws you're supposed to enforce in your own state, how are you qualified to be doing this job? It's completely absurd.
Like I said, this is what I
No,
do.
that's how it works. That's what we're trying to explain to you.
So me as a
Because
witness?
you're part of any type of information that anybody that comes. We're gonna have to ID him because he's in our cameras now.
Him?
Yeah, everybody. That's how it works nowadays.
See, and I already got his business card. He already identified himself.
So he gave his name and date of birth and all that
yes,
stuff?
I've got it all right
I said
here.
I can go get a business card too. I just said that.
Well, that's fine, but here's the thing. You can't leave until we identify you. He walked up and had it ready. So you can give us your name and date of birth, and then you can walk off all you want. But the thing is we got to identify everybody now that's a witness to this. He came up, he's in the video of our camera, so now he's identified as a witness.
So is he going to be subpoenaed? He's going to be sent to court?
He can be.
He can be, just like you can be.
Okay.
So it's up to the attorneys if they want to subpoena anybody. But you got to understand that all these cars have cameras on them, and they see you standing here, and they're going to be like, well, who's this guy? Did he have anything to do with the scene? Well, why didn't y'all identify him? So that's what I'm trying to get at.
Where'd you come from?
That's not relevant.
It's not relevant?
No, it's not.
So you just...
How do we know you didn't get out of this vehicle?
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
Go behind and you're with them and you walked over.
Did you
Where's your
just
vehicle?
really ask me that?
Did I seriously just ask you that?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it actually is a serious question. Why would you randomly walk up to this and then fail to identify
I
yourself?
already told your supervisor what I do. I'm a
It's already-
journalist.
I really don't care what you do. It doesn't matter.
So, you have a question?
No, I'm just waiting on this business card and I'm out of here. That's it.
I gave you my name and badge number.
I asked for a business card. You said you were
I
gonna
told you I don't have one.
We don't have it. We all don't have any, man.
Okay, what's your name and badge number?
My name is Cameron Jelly. My badge number is 315.
Okay, thank you.
For
All right, now, like I said, I already told you, I'm a journalist. I gather content for stores. That's
fine.
it.
We have no problem with that, man. We just don't like the space. I don't know, everybody. I mean, CNN could come down here proper. We wouldn't tell them to leave. I mean, there's no difference just because you have a smaller camera. I don't care.
Right.
Just be careful where you go. Okay, that's
Right.
that's all we're trying to get at.
That's fine.
I have no problem you videotaping that. There's no issue. We don't do anything wrong.
And that's what I told you earlier. I didn't have a
Now,
problem with the video.
now, sorry, am I free to go or am I being detained?
Until you give your name in.
Hey, Pete.
Are you going to give me your name and date of birth or not?
I'm talking to your sergeant right now.
He's not talking to you. He's on the phone.
I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to your sergeant.
It doesn't matter. Guess what? We both had the same job.
He's a
will
higher
identify
rank than
one
you.
way or another.
He's a higher rank than you. That's why I speak. That's why. This is who I have to speak with. He's here, so that's
great.
who I'm speaking with.
That's great.
Okay.
But I made contact with you before he did.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not sure you're really versed in the law good enough in the fact that you're failing to ID.
Upon request
You
by
will
any
ID
police
or you
officer.
will not leave here.
I'm talking to you.
unless
So
you're
I'm talking
back
to
in
your
the car.
supervisor right now.
What'd you say your first name was
talking to
again?
a supervisor.
What?
What'd you say your first name was again? You told him. I just forgot it. Because I would like to address you by first name.
You can address me by sir,
Okay.
Mr., whatever the case may
So
be.
earlier when I spoke to you and I asked you to move back and you refused, did I not tell you that it was okay to film us? And I encouraged you to keep filming us.
I didn't say you didn't.
Okay,
Nobody has a problem with you filming.
Obviously, y'all guys are like right up in my face right now.
Because you
I'm
injected
not up in your
yourself into
face.
this
If I
crime
were
scene.
up in your face, then you would know.
You need anything from him? You good?
I'm good.
Do you want to make the place up? Okay. Can you try and identify for us?
Yeah. All right. Let's go here. All right. I'm not reading the argument. You're not doing anything wrong, and but here's the deal. They got a point there. I mean, your worst case scenario is that your camera would be part of evidence, but we're not going to go there because I have a camera. I have plenty of cameras going, so I don't need your camera. Now, if something were to happen to where, man, we get into a shooting or something or a fight and somebody gets hurt, then you know what? I'm taking your camera because that's the way. So you got to be careful with that in the future. Okay, when you're doing this,
But on that one, I'll tell you,
No,
there was a shooting on 6th Street that happened not too long ago, and I helped aided them catching the shooter.
And I have no problem with that. No. But that's what's called
I
evidence.
understand.
It's not that I want your camera because I want you to stop doing this. It's just that, man, you would be surprised how many angles we need nowadays.
I understand that.
You know, so here's and that's the point that they're trying to get is now that you're involved in here and you got to see from the beginning to the end because these guys are up to no good.
Technically, I didn't come up here. At the very beginning, I came here when they were sat on the curb right there, and they were being handcuffed. I didn't see anything come out the car. All I know is I saw a drug go around the car. A dog go around the car, and that was it. The next thing I know, I see them put things in brown bags, and that's it. I don't know what happened until that officer came over and told me they're being arrested for narcotics. I was like, oh, okay. But I mean, you can't, as a witness, you can't feed me that type of information. So then I wouldn't be a credible witness.
And then so you didn't see anything.
I did.
I'm asking you about if you saw anything.
And it's right at this moment that the sergeant seems to have a realization. You know what, you're right. If we're the ones telling you what to say, any court would throw that out immediately. We can't feed you our version of events and then label you a witness, because without us, you wouldn't even know what supposedly happened.
No, I didn't. All I said was I saw they put stuff in brown bags though, but I didn't see any narcotics. See what I'm saying? He told me there was narcotics in there.
Are you local?
My local? No, I'm from out of town.
From out of town?
I'll give you that much. I'll give you my first name, which is Philip, and I'm from out of town.
If you give me a phone number, the first name and your phone number, and if I ever need it, my supervisor just told me you need to find Philip because we believe that. Now that's just a while here, you know. So, but that's up there. So if you're telling me you didn't see anything, then I can't grab a statement from you. But that's where the guys are trying to get to.
I understand that.
But that's why you gotta be careful what you get involved in. You know what I mean?
I'm totally fine with
There's nothing
that.
wrong with what you're doing. You just gotta be careful, of course, the property lines, and then what we consider a safe zone because we don't know. We got one guy with two people, and we don't know who we're dealing with, and then there's no reason we should be looking behind us to see who's up to what. We don't know.
Yeah, I totally get that. That's why I sat there and I told him when he came over, I said, I'm not going to move from here, and that's it. I mean, you guys got it was like 5 sheriff's officers up here, so I wasn't talking to anybody, I wasn't yelling at anyone, sat there silently filming, did nothing. But I mean, I already got his information. I told you that I would get you a business card. My car's back that way, so I just need to go down there and go back to my car and get your business card, and I'm out of there. And if you need the video,
I might have a business card. I might have to dig one out.
okay.
I don't think I need your video, man. I'll be honest with you. I got plenty of video rolling, but I'm just telling you, the worst case scenario, if something were major, yeah, we would need as much as we could.
Okay.
In the end, the core issue here isn't where the cameraman was standing or what he was filming. It's the fact that the officers misunderstood and misapplied the law right on the scene. The officer repeatedly claimed that simply being a witness means you must provide identification. But that argument does not hold up legally, especially in Texas. Under Texas Penal Code Section 38.02, failure to identify, a person is only required to provide identification after a lawful arrest. In this case, the officers themselves admitted they had no grounds to arrest the cameraman, which makes their threat to arrest him for failure to identify both contradictory and legally unsupported. On top of that, their reasoning seems to be based on a misunderstanding of laws from another state, like Ohio, where in certain serious situations, a witness may be required to identify themselves. But this is Texas, and the law is entirely different, so applying another state standard here is fundamentally incorrect. More importantly, even the sergeant eventually acknowledged a critical point. If the police are the ones telling the cameraman what happened, then he cannot be considered a valid witness. A true witness must have first-hand knowledge, not information fed to them by officers. That realization alone completely undermines their original argument. So, in this situation, the demand for identification was not lawful under Texas law. The threat of arrest lacked legal basis, and labeling the cameraman as a witness was not valid in a legal sense. This incident highlights a much bigger problem when law enforcement officers don't fully understand the laws they're enforcing. Citizens' rights are put at risk. And that's exactly why it's so important to record police interactions, stay calm, and most importantly, know your rights.